Basically speaking, it's Emeka the creative guy, and I'm basically speaking. Yeah, good day everyone. Whatever time you're actually watching me from, yeah, I'm trying as much as possible to do away with it. Actually, I'm basically speaking most of my talking. So, on this episode of basically speaking, I try to do a test run as regards how my basically speaking podcast series is going to look like. I don't want to do something that's conventional, like inside a closed space. I could be anywhere, anytime, middle of the road, just having a talk session with anybody. Sure you get so. And on this episode, I just remember there used to be someone I used to know here in Unizik. He quite has a whole lot of stories to tell. Like the guy has a lot of stories to tell, and from relationship to school life also. And so I don't know where the conversation is going to start from. But first of all, this video is actually we were helped by God to be having this shoot now because Stoner Effects decided to,
Shout out Stunner.
Stoner, yeah, shout out to Stoner. So he decided to help us out with this camera, and so we're here. So please, can you like introduce yourself?
Hi guys, my name is Sixx. I'm a model, I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer, I'm everything you want me to be. I'm basically in the entertainment industry. And like you said, I'm also an ex-student, a graduate from music, and I have a lot of stories. I swear, if you start to talk, you know will freaking end now or here. But let's just start with the first things first. Let's say my life be like can I be like quadratic equation? You know where to start, you know where to stop. But Charlotte is an
Okay.
end product, so
Yeah.
let me give it back to him.
Okay, that's crazy actually. So let's start from somewhere. Now, speaking about you being a graduate, let's take it back to the beginning. Like, can you quickly just tell us how your school life was from year one to year two, year three, then year four to when you finally
Yeah,
graduated?
well, first things first, I'm a graduate of computer engineering, which is weird. I know I don't know like an engineering student. I hear that a lot. But my year one was like, okay, here, okay, this is no longer secondary school. We're not here to fucking play. In other words, I did play in my year one. I'm not gonna freaking lie, give you. You
Mhm.
understand? I was, all over the place in my year one.
Okay.
I would go to parties and all that and all that. But like year two, I was like, come on, this ain't it, bro. I have to like lock in and shit. So I basically like distance myself from a lot of things. I study more stress my studies. 400 level was kind of like a breeze to me. Then my IT was when okay, I was like, okay, shit, now we're serious. This is how life is after school.
Okay.
After my IT, 500 level came and passed, my FYF and all that. So the whole story behind, but I feel like the most adventurous part of my school has to be my 200 level and my final year.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's when all my relationship wahala starts to come. All my life wahala, everything just starts to
Okay.
go up and down.
Oh, okay. Before we even get to your relationship wahala, now because we're actually in the season of FYF and those kind of
Yes,
stuff. So
yes.
tell me, how were you able to deal with the pressure that come with FYF preparation? For example, some students will be like, they need 150K to prepare for FYF arrangements, 250,000. So people have billings, especially girls for FYF.
Exactly.
So can you just tell us how were you able to like deal with the pressure? Looking at the current state, your financial state, your state of mind, and all those kind of shit.
First of all, I'm going to look straight into the camera while I say this. Don't fucking pressure yourself, guy. Oh, baby girl, you don't need all these things. Now,
Okay.
I have this ideology where if you're preparing for an event, as far as that outfit you're buying is not something you can wear on another day, you don't necessarily need to spend that much on it. My FYF, if I can still get the pictures, I'll show. I didn't really do much. You get. I just had what I wore. I just wore what I had. Rather, sorry. I wore what I had. I came out. I looked reasonably nice. I don't really care about all these things because if you decide, oh, I need 150K to buy this gown and this wig and everything, and then you check that you're doing all this thing for a costume.
So how about the conversation as regards people saying that the only reasons why you don't find it fancy is because you don't have the money?
The other thing, if you're going by that logic, then a lot of things we are doing become frivolous because in as much as it's good to what's the word, to engage yourself, like human beings, we are social animals.
Yeah.
In as much as it's good to feel like okay, everybody's doing the same thing, but to what cost? Do you understand?
That's true, that's
like
true.
you can't start to live above your means. You get, because living above your means will just ruin you. Because
ruin
imagine,
you.
imagine now you now for your entire 100 level to your final year, you never touch 250K when no be your school fees. You can't pay person 250K just buy clothes. So you say you go wear for costume, they deliver for house. Come on, make it make sense. And then
Wow.
after the whole pictures, what next? Finish. So
And the funny thing is, those girls that used to have talking stage,
bruh,
they take their talking stage serious in FYF.
FY, you
Come and
chat
see
someone
me.
else Snapchat. I just want to ask for a little favor. My FYF is coming up soon. I just my denim day. Ladies and gentlemen, how the fuck are you billing somebody 420,000 for denim day that is just jeans and jeans? Why?
That's very, very funny because sometimes I just sit and look, I'll be like, sometimes I feel like it could be youthful exuberance, or
Yes, it's
but sometimes at
definitely
the same time too, I feel like people are just trying to overplay their role in the particular phase of their life.
yes.
Because tell me why you when you go school, your papa they send you 10K or your mama they send you 10K every month. They don't care how you get to survive. And then you yourself know you cannot be your parents for
That amount of money.
that amount of money you need for FYF. And at the same time, though all fingers are not equal, there are some people that can actually be their parent because some people get 40,000 naira per month,
Yeah.
some people get 50,000 naira, 80,000, 100. So I know someone that gets 150,000 naira per month.
Yes.
Sure you get.
Yes.
But a larger population of people gets less than 30K
Per month.
per month.
Yes.
And two of us know say 30K they finish in 3 days.
Actually.
In 3 days. So how do you now get to now sit and be like, okay, fine, I want to do magic and it is not sporty?
Do you get?
And you don't want
sport itself.
and you know
Even sporty. Which
and
kind
you sure you get. So what amount of all do you want to do FYF and then you graduate back to your father's house doing nothing?
Do you understand?
Yeah, and then this situation of people graduating and roaming around the city.
Now, wait, that's a very touchy subject. Let me tell you,
Okay.
one thing I would always advise undergraduates, which is one mistake I made, because sometimes I will be honest with you, sometimes don't listen to your parents. Do you understand? My mom and my dad, they always tell me, oh, don't worry, read your books. When you're done with school, you'll figure baby girl, baby boy, figure your life out though. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to necessarily have started what you're doing. Like for instance, now if you know that this is the field you want to go into, you don't necessarily need to have started going into that field, but at least build a structure.
Yeah.
You get, because that's why most people graduate and they come outside and they're not doing anything because they don't have the structure. And they're not be like, okay, as I've graduated now, let me start thinking. Life does not give you a shit if you graduate at 20. Life starts whenever life decides to start. So in as much as I will tell you that it's never too late to start anything. It's never You're never late. You're not lazy. But at the same time, that doesn't give you an excuse to be like, oh, and when I'm still 20, I'm still 21. I'll graduate at 21.
You go get BS,
Life go hit you, go be say, person go you will be 20 years old and somebody ask me, tell you, oh, you look 24. When did you graduate? Is your original number 1990, bro? Come on. So have your own structure. Have your structure.
Okay, so now I spoke something about how people spend more than they receive while in school.
Which is even crazy because how do you end up doing that?
Now, my question is this now, as regards that subject now, how are you able to navigate your financial spending? Because sometimes we actually go to school with 2,000 naira, return back with minus 2,000 naira.
Yeah.
Or more than.
Yeah.
And sometimes we go to school and we quickly say we don't want to spend, we don't go do this assignment, and then we will bear the consequences for it. True. How are you able to navigate those weak times whereby you don't have money and you are not expecting money from anywhere? If you have skills you were doing, how would it have been if you did not have skill?
Okay. As we go to that one, I have been a graphic designer for like up to 8 years. So I was a graphic designer before I got into school. But I would say I picked up a lot of other skills along the way. My year 1, year 2, I had this we are talking about. I had it a lot. Where 102, I didn't buy in manual until like 2 weeks before the exam. A lot of other things, you understand? But eventually, I was like, okay, I can't stay like this. I have to figure out my shit. I worked at a cyber cafe. I think during when my mates, first of all, my mates, they do physical clearance. I they work physical clearance for people for cyber cafe. So you have to put yourself out there. You get. I'm going to also I like looking into the camera so people know I'm looking at you. You are too broke to not put yourself out there. Do you understand? If you know guide, who the fuck is going to come and meet you where you are if they don't know that what you know how to do? Find a skill, find something that resonates with you.
That's a crossfire, that's fire now.
Let's
see right, bro.
That's by the way.
I wish I could show you that car.
But like, if you could see what we were saying, you understand. But like, that's by the way. If find something that resonates with you, find a skill, maximize that skill. It doesn't have to be. Some people picked up affiliate marketing, which till today I still understand. Some people picked up copywriting, some people picked up ghostwriting. I used to be a ghostwriter at some point in time. You get, so all these things are, you have to figure your shit out. That's also why I say figure it, because even if unless your financial security is like maximum, we say nothing go make you no guide. You obviously have downtimes. You get. So now instead of saying when that downtime come, make I know what I will do. Prepare for that times. So have your skills. If I didn't have the skills I had,
Shaggy.
You even see me today.
Premier shaggy.
If you see me
Because sometimes you could just be broke and then for like weeks, then all of a sudden you just get a message, please, I need a design. I need, even though I'm 5K,
someone referred it to me. Do you do
you
this?
could not be happy.
Yes.
Hmm.
Do you understand? So
That's great.
all these things are just putting yourself in the right place at the right time. Position.
Okay. Okay, let me just quickly chip in this. Okay. Speaking, you said you're an engineering student, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you had the opportunity to decide if you are going to go to school or stay back and build your tech skill, your graphic design skill, what would you have done?
If you had asked me this question,
Do you feel like it's actually worth it that you're actually in school? You went to school to study engineering, and then it's engineering now, or you have to engineer yourself into the engineering?
okay, yeah. For me, I have to engineer myself into the engineering. But at the same time, if you ask me the same question like 5 years ago, I'd have told you, oh, let me stay at home and build my graphic design skills.
Okay.
But what people don't understand is that school, most of the things you learn in school, you're not learning it in school.
Yeah.
You get most of the things you learn in life are from school, but not educational. You get school gives you exposure. You can no matter how rich somebody is. I'm saying this thing with full eyes because I know people. No matter how rich you are,
Okay.
no matter how wealthy you may be, or no matter how well versed in your particular field, you can never beat someone that is on par with you but went to school. Do you understand? Because there's something that school gives that no, you cannot get somewhere else. You get. I'm not saying you should carry all your eggs in one put in one basket when you're coming to school.
Okay.
You get. Even as you are focusing on your skill and everything, go to school. You get. Certificates. I used to during strike, I went to work at a school. I used to teach at a school, and the person that was supposed to work instead of me, person that applied before me, they rejected the nigga not because he wasn't qualified, but because he didn't actually have a certificate.
Okay.
You get, and now we're just going to grassroots level. For if we were in a fully functional country, yeah, a lot of people wouldn't have jobs. You get, because they don't have the proper certification. And apart from that, like I said, school gives you exposure. That's the major thing. You get the experiences you cannot experience anywhere apart from inside school. You get same way person will go boarding school and person will go day school. They will always behave differently.
Yeah.
You get person will not go school and person will go university. Will calm down, go university. No, even if the person come out with third class lower, when the person drop out, you could just know say there's a difference. Do you understand? So that's just the thing.
Okay. So I just want to just divert a little.
Yeah.
Now, before I come back to that your relationship matter where you don't want to talk.
Just
So let me just come back first. So you said something about, I feel like it actually is not actually, it's just which English am I supposed to use for this now? I want to just it's not a sure something. I'm not sure sorry about it.
Yeah.
But statistics allegedly states that 85% of young persons that attended boarding school, especially in the East, are known to be gays or should have practiced in the act of being gays.
yes.
Yes. Why? I think girls are for both male and females, but they have different meanings and that kind of stuff. So, do you agree to that fact? Do you have friends that actually that went to boarding school and have that kind of, like, you had that conversation with them and they're trying to tell you about their gay shit and those kind of stuff?
Now, if that's a whole different topic. But yes, I won't say it's.
I think I'm going to keep that topic for a different video entirely. We'll talk about boarding school and gay shit.
Because that topic
Okay.
go far. But I won't say it's 5%, but a considerably large amount of people percentage you get. And it's the same thing with same-sex schools. It's even the same thing with co-ed schools, like it's boys and girls school. Like for instance, a school that is boys and girls school.
Okay.
There will obviously be one time when they say somebody can't give another person belly. You get, because when a human being can only be sexed out for so long, I'm not justifying the fact that you are gay.
Okay.
Or you want to be gay or whatever. Do you understand? But at the same time, it's like that because they don't have any other option. You get, if you check like boarding schools now that have access to girls' school. For instance, now CIC in Enugu, you get the boys sneak out to go to HRC to go and find girls.
Allegedly.
My brother went to CIC.
Okay.
Yeah, so he told me this shit.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that was like around 2015, 2016, if I can remember.
Wow.
You guys been way back. You get, so but like now when you know that okay, I have another option, you get, you go. That's why in most boarding schools that have gay people, you get, or like maybe some, it's just crazy because how will you tell me they are gay army people? Because most of the time I heard that all these very very strict boarding schools that same sex, like
Okay.
boys, all boys school, like maybe schools run by churches, schools run like all these army commands, school and shit like that. You know that you are around boys all the time, so
Yeah.
there's a high tendency of somebody being gay.
Now let me just, I'm going to keep this topic for an entire different video.
Yeah.
And in that video, I'm going to bring like some other persons to come and talk about it, because
It's going to be a whole
9 out of 10. I ain't give a shit, it's a dime shot. But then TikTok show me shaggy, Instagram show me shaggy, Facebook show me shaggy, and now microphone want to show me shaggy. But I don't agree. I don't agree. However, so I was speaking about your relationship matter.
Yes.
Now, you know, those times when we were going to school, especially people that came from the West, your parents will tell you, if you are going to school, face your book, oh, don't do woman, oh, don't do boyfriend and girlfriend, oh, and if you get, they'll tell you, say, if boy nearly like you will get pregnant, and if you bring boy and you pregnancy and come back to this house, I will disown you. They will threaten your life.
I swear.
You came to school. Did you follow your parents' advice?
Obviously not. Okay. We have, there are some things that, okay, first of all, yeah, there are some things that you can't help.
Okay.
Or let's say you don't zero your mind from when you right from when you did house, say it's gonna be using one.
Okay.
You get, but normally there are some things that you can't help. You get. So when it comes to my own relationship life, I did, I did experience a lot. You get. Technically I had only 2 girlfriends throughout my entire 5 years of this.
Wait, you had 2 girlfriends. I mean, you dated them at once. I mean,
No,
okay.
no, come on.
Oh, I mean, things say you don't say you be date 2 people at the same time.
No. I dated one from my 100 level to my 400 level first semester, which is like 3 years. And the other one was from my 400 level second semester to November last year.
Okay.
You understand? So it's like relationships in school. It's a true test of character. You understand? Because you feel a date person making you know the kind of person you date.
Oh, you feel the real person they date too.
Yeah, that one self.
Okay.
If you get baby or babe this single.
Okay.
So but I guess on our relationship, it's kind of was an up and down situation. Mostly downs you get. And I feel like it's like dating is. Yes, speaking of relationship, I want to also touch something else, which is cohabiting.
Wait, you were cohabiting with your girlfriend?
Yes, she was cohabiting with me.
Oh, she was staying with you?
Yes.
She had housing issues, or she just...
she had housing issues initially, but then along the line she eventually now stayed.
So did you consider that cohabitation as a favor to her based on the fact that you guys were dating, or you did it based on say she knows actually get where she will stay?
No.
So some of them can't stay together.
I did it based on first of all, it's a favor because she's like, oh, she has housing issues, and then eventually, oh, she's my woman. Why wouldn't I want to be around my woman?
Okay.
I'm the kind of guy that I like staying around my woman. I understand everybody has their own personal space, but I like being around my woman. Do you understand? So we stayed together for as long as relationship lasted. Do you understand? And I got to see sides of her that I wouldn't have normally seen if we were just meeting up in school and shit. Do you understand? Because
so the see finish was clear.
Yeah, I would call it see finish to an extent. You get, but not see finish. Not see finish in a bad way and not in a bad way.
Okay.
You get. First things first, I would tell you the truth. I'm not perfect. You get. I can never tell you that during the relationship I was the perfect one. No.
Okay.
I obviously had where I fucked up, and I fixed that one. But since we are talking about the other person, when I was my first girlfriend in the school, you get. So she was a huge control freak.
Okay.
You get. She would, like, what I mean, check everything. Like, I would sleep at night and she would go and check my phone and look for. I literally couldn't have any female friend.
That's because you guys are committing that she was always around you. You know?
That's a different thing. Like, for instance, that you have a girlfriend, your girlfriend should know that you have female friends.
Okay.
You get. There's a difference between, like, I can have a female friend without having to flirt with that person. But this one is I could see a friend of mine now. Like, just now, the way I greeted this girl, hi. If I was my girlfriend that was that time now, she would be like, oh, who is that? How do you know her? To cause a whole lot of a huge argument for no fucking reason. Do you understand? And well, she was low-key. It's not even low-key. She was two-faced. Do you understand? And now I'm the kind of person that I like making sacrifices for somebody.
Okay.
You get. So during the course of the relationship, she was contributing her own way, and I was doing most of the chores at home because I feel like, okay, if you're contributing financially or any other way, I just have to do this so that everybody's balanced. You get. But where it now felt wrong was when she now mistook it as, oh, it's my right to do this.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because we're not doing things because even if I'm the one that's contributing financially and you're like, oh, doing the chores, I can't expect it to be your right to do it because we are both helping out. You
Okay.
get, we are both trying to make this thing work. So it's not a job. Oh, you are supposed to do this. No.
So did you get the fact that you guys had to cohabit, and then she was the one doing the
Yes.
spendings, and then
Yes.
we were doing the
Now,
chores?
yeah. I want to say I regretted the fact that had to happen. I regretted the fact that it was hard I was doing it. Do you understand? Because the in this kind of scenario, it's not the action that made me regret, it's the person. Do you get? Because the whole scenario of me even not being financially buoyant at that particular point in time was because of a whole lot of complications at home, my dad falling sick and all that, and before he eventually died. Do you understand? So, but
So your dad died when you were in what level?
400 level first semester.
Wow.
You get? So
Sorry about that.
yeah, it's fine. So, at that particular point in time, it was more of a, I'm doing this and you are going to repay me back eventually. You get? It was unspoken, but I knew. And when we eventually did break up, she still coming and telling me, oh, after everything I did for you and blah 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 blah. Do you understand?
Okay.
So now that's where the whole, like the fact that I thought we were doing this because we're trying to be together and make this shit work, not because one person is owing the other person something else. Do you understand?
So what's the most craziest thing the girl actually did that got you upset?
Craziest thing she did that got me upset.
That got you mad?
That actually pissed me.
Like actually felt like women are not worth it, or probably there is nothing you actually do to a woman that you ever be pleased with, or what you never expected from someone that you were that close to the fact that you guys were cohabiting in the same building.
Okay, I have two scenarios. Yeah, I have two scenarios. First of all, the first one, so there was this time that they were doing this. If you guys can remember this palm pay stuff, where if you refer people, they'll give you money and shit like that. So she has a quite reasonable social presence, like online presence. So if she's like, oh, post her link, people click her link and all that and all that. And all that. So she was getting money from that shit, and I was like, oh, I've tried my best to do mine. It didn't work because I don't really. As of then, I didn't really have a social presence. So I was like, oh, help me do this. You get, at least make me save the see money as you did see money. You understand? Which she knows at the end of the day that whatever money that is entering my hand, I don't spend my money alone. You get? I've never been one to be like, oh, my money is my money, your money is. I don't give a shit. If I have money and you need something, I will do it for you. You don't even necessarily need to ask. But that's by the way. And she was like, oh no, that she cannot come and start posting her link or her stars, blah blah blah. There one. You get gatekeeping. Even on multiple occasions like that, multiple scenarios similar to that, she would rather do it only her.
So in other words, the vibe, the expectation was not matching.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like we were doing more than she was doing.
Yes, it was more of I am the one that is actively trying to work for, like, do things for the both of us. Even when I did start getting money, and I would try to do things, and I obviously effortlessly do things, because even if I have to sacrifice some things to make sure that she's okay, I would obviously do that because she's my woman. You understand? But it can't be like saying in the not to be the case. You understand? And there have been situations where she would have something, and it's supposed to be, oh, you have something, let both of us, enjoy from it and all that. And then she's like, oh, I want to do this only me. You get? Then the second scenario was when I think that was our 300 level. So prior to that time, when I talk about chores, like if throughout the entire period of the relationship, I cooked 97% of the time. She gets almost every single meal. I feel like I can count the amount of time she's actually cooked for me in 3 years in one hand. You get? So we went to our mutual friend's place, and we were like, oh, we're hungry. And all of a sudden, she knew how to cook, do everything, clean. And I was like,
surprise, surprise.
I was like, surprise, surprise, motherfucker. Like, where is this person at home? Do you understand? And it was that obvious, like, that I was pissed, because I was now wondering, this is not the same person that if you go home now, you would sit down and expect me to do everything. You get? And in as much as I don't have an issue with doing everything, but at the same time, make it feel like, oh, we are appreciating this. Not, oh, it's your job, you are meant to do this. Nobody's doing anything because it's a job. Which is, if you even bring that out to social media and the whole discourse of male roles and gender roles and all that, I don't believe in a relationship it's your right or your job as a man to do this for a woman, or your woman to do this for a man. Anybody that can help out will help out.
So before this matter looks like is going away from what is actually supposed to be.
Yeah.
So do you feel like during your time in school and during those relationships, if you had the time to actually go back to rewind, like to rewind, do you feel like you would have ever been in a relationship while in school, or you would have just had female friends? Cool.
Well, in relation to my particular relationships I've had, I would say I wouldn't want to be in a relationship. You get, but in the grand scheme of affairs, in the
Okay.
general context, I would say that it's it's good emotionally, you get, and mentally for someone to at least be in one relationship while you're in school.
Okay.
You get,
So why do you say that?
reason being, there's something that an emotional connection with somebody in this
Okay.
kind of setting would give you. You get, first of all, it would it will give you a sense of, will I say, closeness with somebody.
Okay.
You get, even if you have a bestie or a very close friend or whatever, there's some things that a relationship will give to offer to you that you can't get from somebody else.
Okay.
Yes, unless you want to go out and start doing extended friends with benefits, which I wouldn't even advise for that. But that happens either way.
Okay. Let me just pause this video from here because you said something about extended friends with benefits. I don't talk about that in this video. So I think some other time
Yeah.
during the series, I'm gonna bring you up again, and then we get to talk about that gay shit in boarding school
Yes.
and extended
Friends with
friends with benefits while in the university.
Because that
People
one
they do
has
things
so
so
far.
because instead of people to face their career, they go nah, I don't talk. By the way, thank you very much for coming around. I really do appreciate that. It's nice working with you. Yeah.
Yeah, you too.
Please follow my videos, follow me on subscribe to my YouTube channel,
Comment, share, do whatever,
Facebook, YouTube,
whatever. This is basically
Instagram,
speaking with Emeka, the
everything.
creative guy.
I beg you.
We are here for each
TikTok
other.
has been showing me shege since
I
I
beg, you
started.
to shake it too. I beg.
Please don't show shege. At least if one or two persons continue to like and comment, at least it will help the video
Go for
spread too.
And one more thing, shout out to Stunner Effects. He's here behind the camera. I don't know why Baba they press phone for here. We they shoot in the press phone. So shout out
Thank
to
you
him.
for coming around. He
Thank
went to
you,
church
sir.
this morning and then from church is here.
Sure, you see, this is why
What we do for
this is why
we.
you should combine work with God.
You see, this is the more reason why you don't have to wait till you have everything before you start. If
You
I
get-
was wondering, okay, how am I going to get a camera? How am I going to get? Nah, I for not shoot this video.
Exactly.
By the way, thank you very much. We do appreciate it.
So thank you, guys. This is basically speaking with Emeka, the creative guy. This is Emeka, the creative guy.
You said that like 1,000 times already.
And because I have to remind everybody. And this is Sixx.
Okay.
And from here on, like, subscribe, comment, share.
Please, your support will
Carry
make
it on
me.
our head.
As it is like this now, I don't have any device I'm using to do any of these videos. So
Yes.
everything I'm doing is based on merit or based on somebody's
my
time
boss.
and all this kind of stuff. So for now, I don't have any devices. Just in case you have an iPhone 14 you're not using again.
You get
You have a camera you're not
14,
using mostly.
15,
You have
15
mic.
Pro.
And you like my topics, you like the way I go to meet creators, professionals, and then ask them questions about their careers and all those kind of shit. Podcast series too. Please,
We do that, we
please
do
send
all
me a DM. I'm very, very much available.
If you have time you're not using, please offer us the time. Thank
Thank you very much. If you know a big man, like someone like that is big,
Like Stunner now that we know that is
yeah,
big now.
please,
If you know
if you have
someone
a
that
test,
if you know someone that is big like Stunner too,
send me a DM. Let me go to the message office so that we can talk and then we get, you never can tell what's going to happen.
it will be you will go there next time.
And just in case you're a fashion brand and you need me to be rocking your wares while on my videos, you can send me a DM too. I don't charge for now. I never blew. Again, free of charge. We can rock your wares.
We do that for a living.
We are plenty. And just in case you need models and this kind of stuff. We don't do advert too much. I beg. On to the next. On to the next. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Yeah, cut on.